So as a recap of the locative, we have this ending that is in either weni, weeni, eni, or eni, and the meaning becomes in or at or from or to this thing. So generally all nouns can be formed in the locative. They don't all get that ending. Sometimes you just have an e in front of the noun. For instance, ekapa would be to Cape Town or in Cape Town, etc. We'll see more examples like that. But the general ones would be imoto becomes emotweni, in the car. Idolopu, the town, is edolopini, in town or to town. Ukuqala is to start. So now we can also turn infinitive verbs into locatives. So we would say ekuqaleni, in the beginning, in the start. Ulinde emotweni, he's waiting in the car. Kukho irhorho etafileni, there is a khocha, a bug, on the table. Kunzima ekuqaleni, it's difficult at the beginning. Ndiya evenkileni, I'm going to the shop. Ndivela evenkileni, I'm coming from the shop, I've just come from the shop. And as a recap, I might have mentioned this in one of the other grammar videos, but we get this buffer S when we say I am or it is, something is, and then the place is in the locative. So we're not saying using a verb to go to there, but we're just saying I am there, he is there, she is there, it is there. Because we can't combine ndi and emotweni, so we have this buffer S. It's just a phonetic phenomenon, and it becomes ndisemotweni. So upi, where are you? Ndisemotweni, I'm in the car. Ipi ifoni yam, where is my phone? Ndicinga ukuba isemotweni, I think that it is in the car. And we have the same with the words apa and apo, here and there. It gets a buffer L, so ndilapa means I am here. We hear this also with the possessives. So when we say the cars of imoto za, then we have the cars of here, imoto zalapa, ziyabiza. The cars from here, they are expensive. Intle imozulu yaseGauteng. It is beautiful, the weather, or it is a good weather in Joburg. The weather of in Joburg. So again, we have the possessive ya, and then the locative eGauteng in Joburg, and that has this buffer S, yaseGauteng. Nipingoku, where are you guys now? Sisedolopini, we are in town. So today we're going to look at a lot of position words. Not all of these on the list, but at least the first 5. And if you want to have a look at my video, mnemonics, how to remember words easily, and then you can memorize these first 5 prepositions easily. So we have phandle, phakathi, phansi, phezulu or phezu, phambi, pambili, phesheya, emva, ecaleni, ekunene, ekhohlo, ezansi, which is a synonym of panzi, also meaning below. Now, with these prepositions or these position words, they generally are followed by qua, but qua needs to adjust to the next word, the noun, according to what that noun begins with. So when the noun starts with an a, then we just stick to qua. When it starts with an e, we get que, and a double e, it's que, and a u becomes ko, and a double o becomes ko. So we get something like emva kwamatyotyombe, which means behind the shacks. Ecaleni kwendlu, next to the house. Phambi kwemoto, in front of the cars. Phansi komti, below the tree. Phezu ko smith, above the smiths. So if you're living above someone, then the surname Smith or Smith. Phezu ko Smith. So here we have pambili, and if you don't have a noun following it, if you're just saying it's on top, it's in front, then you would have the whole word pambili. But if the noun follows it, then you just have pambi. So we see pambi komsebenzi, before work. So in front of, before is the same meaning. If something is in front, it's before it, right? So pambi koko is before that, in front of that. Isikolo siphambi kweposi. The school is in front of the post office. Siphambili, it is in front. Ndilinde phambi kwevenkile. I'm waiting in front of the shop. Phambi kokubheka isidlo sakusihlwa. Before cooking dinner, the meal of the evening. So before doing something, phambi kokwenza into. Then we have panzi, which is below. Igomiki iphansi kwetafile. The cup is below the table. Izinja ziphansi kwebedi. The dogs are underneath the bed. Phansi komti, below the tree. And with a lot of the other position words, you often hear nga in front of it. So nga phansi, also for underneath. Inga phansi, it's underneath, it's below. Emva means after or behind. So until now, all our position words had a p, which I find quite interesting because our three position words here and there are apo, apa, and apa, apo, and paya. And these main preposition words also have this p, this aspirated p. And all the others are derived from nouns. So we can see this with emva, which comes from the word umva, meaning the back of something. So emva, in the back, at the back, or behind. Emva kwesikolo, behind the school. Emva kweminyaka emibini, after 2 years, so 2 years later. Emva kokupheka isidlo sakusihlwa, after cooking dinner. Emva koko, after that. Emva komsebenzi, after work. Beka ibhegi emva kwemoto, put the bag behind the car. Here's another such word with a noun, iqala, meaning the side, and then we get eqaleni, in the side, on the side. Incwadi iseqaleni kwefriji. So here we have the buffer S. The book is on the side of the fridge. It's next to the fridge. Ibhanki iseqaleni kweposi. The bank is next to the post office. Eqaleni kwendlu, next to the house. With phakathi, we actually have two meanings. So when phakathi is followed by kwa, it means in between, such as ume phakathi kwemoto. He is standing between the cars. Isithuthuthu siphakathi kwezindlu. The motorbike is between the houses. And when we say phakathi with a locative and not kwa, then it means inside. So ubisi lungaphakathi efrijini. The milk is inside the fridge. You could also use the locative here on its own and say ubisi usefrijini or lusefrijini. The milk is inside the fridge. Isithuthuthu siphakathi egarage. The motorbike is inside the garage. Abantwana badlala ngaphakathi endlini. The children are playing inside the house. So indlu, the house, becomes endlini. And here again we have ngaphakathi. So you often hear ngaphakathi or just phakathi. Phezulu or phezu is above or over or on top of. Ifoni yam iphezu kwefriji. My phone is on top of the fridge. Iphezulu, it's on top. So again, the lu when you don't have another noun following. Intaka ibaba phezu komti. the bird flies above the tree. Indlu iphezu kwenduli. The house is on top of the hill. Iphezulu, it's on top. Ngaphezu koko bendikulindele. So this is above what I was expecting. So phezu can also mean more than, right? Such that panzi would be below or less than. Phezu is above or more than. So ngaphezu, more than that koko. Bendi, I was ku it lindele, waiting, expecting, more than what I expected. And our last one is phandle, meaning outside. Ngaphandle kwesikolo, outside of the school. Ngaphandle koko, outside of that, so apart from that. Ngaphandle komsebenzi, apart from work. Ngaphandle kobushushu, apart from the heat. So if someone asks you, how are you? And you want to say, I'm fine, except for this heat, then you would say, hayi ndiyaphila ngaphandle kobubushushu. Kumnyama phandle, it's dark outside. Mnyama means black or dark. Ndifuna ukuphuma phandle, I want to go outside.